Hello.
Hi there.
I never
Can we not say hi as well?
Not till I say here's Sarah.
Okay.
And then you say hi.
Right. Rude. This is going to take a while.
Hello. Today, you had your hand up.
Sorry, I didn't know you were ready to start.
Hello. Today I'm joined by friend of the vlog, Sarah.
Hi there.
And we're here with a big announcement. Sarah, take it away.
Oh, what could it be? Well, in December 2025, so just a matter of months away, we are going to Walt Disney World.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! We're going to be staying at the Pop Century Resort, and we're going to be staying for 5 nights, and then we are flying to Miami and shuttling down to Fort Lauderdale for 1 night, because we are going to board the brand new Disney Destiny for a 5-night Bahamian cruise. We are so excited.
Yee! I liked your change of ears there. I don't have a second pair of ears to change into.
I had to have my cruise ears, even though they're a little bit small. But
so we've got our next trip scheduled in for December, and we're just going to talk a bit about what we're looking forward to. So we've both made a list of our top attractions we want to do in each park. So let's see if they match up at all.
Shall we just talk top 3? Top 5?
Well,
top 10?
I've marked out my top 3, but also written down a list of what I would like to do as well.
Okay, so we'll go top 3, but also talk about others. But so for Magic Kingdom, my top 3 are Tiana's Bayou Adventure, because I've done it as Splash Mountain, but I haven't done the new version.
Yeah.
This probably sounds really daft, but the Jungle Cruise, because I love it and I haven't done it for a long time. And my old favourite, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Now, none of them are in my top 3. Pirates was on my list of I would really like to do it, but my top 3 were Under the Sea, the Little Mermaid ride.
That's on my list.
Space Mountain.
On my list.
And the People Mover.
I didn't put that on my list because I didn't think of it as a ride. Like, I thought of it more as transport. So I really do want to do it because I haven't done the People Mover since my very first visit to Disneyland in California back on the 3rd of August 1994.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've not been to Magic Kingdom since 2007. So, have you been to Magic Kingdom ever? Or?
Yes, I've done Magic Kingdom twice. The last time was 10 years ago this year, so 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other ones on my list were Pirates, Tiki Room, Haunted Mansion, Winnie the Pooh, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and Carousel of Progress. Do you know that one?
I do, but I didn't put it on my list.
I quite like the old nostalgic rides that maybe people would consider the rubbish rides.
Oh, I still like those too. I mean, I want to do all of them. I just had to kind of try and, when making the list, try and think of what are the ones I most want to do. Like if the park was to close suddenly during the day, what?
There's
what
none that I don't
way?
want to do really.
Yeah.
So making the list was quite hard.
Yeah. The others on my list were Haunted Mansion, Tron, although I'm a little bit concerned as a plus size traveller with a knee replacement that the motorbike style might not work for me because it's too much pressure on the knee, so I might ask for one of the accessible bikes, carriages, whatever they call it.
Yeah, I believe they have on each train a little car at the end where you sit more upright rather than hunched over.
Yeah, so I think that will be better for me because I don't want to risk any damage to the fake knee. I also had Peter Pan, I think I said that, Under the Sea, and Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I didn't put Peter Pan, even though it's my favourite, just because I already had loads on the list and I was trying to go for the ones that I hadn't done at Paris Although by the time we get to this trip, it would have been a year, and I'll be well overdue for a ride on Peter Pan.
She's going to go on Peter Pan. And she's going to go on Peter Pan more than once. In terms of shows or special events, we are both very excited to try and purchase, as soon as they come out, tickets to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. We really want to do that, and then we can maximise our day in the Magic Kingdom, because we've only got 4 days, so a day in the Magic Kingdom where the numbers will be quieter because people might not go there because they have to leave early, but then we'll also have the ticket for the nighttime celebrations.
If you don't know, what's it called?
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Yeah, it's like a ticketed event, so the park is open to the public during the day, but at like
6 o'clock, I think.
Or, if you don't have a ticket for the party, you have to leave, and then at 6 o'clock or whatever the time is, the party starts, and then during that there's cookies and hot chocolate at various points throughout the park that you are allowed to have for free.
You can just help yourself.
And then because it's quieter, you hopefully get on lots more rides without having to queue for too long.
They have the Space Mountain Christmas overlay, especially for those nights. They have the Christmas parade, which is only available on those nights until I think a few days before Christmas, and then they do it every day leading up to Christmas for 3 or 4 days, I think.
But we're going at beginning of
December.
we're going
beginning of December. They have the fireworks and lots of Christmas performances, all sorts of things going on in the park, and a lot less people.
So we're hoping we get the tickets. We're trying to work out how we purchase them from the UK, because Sarah was saying they're only open to people in America.
Yeah, people staying on site get first priority, which we are, but you can only buy them online through the app from America at the moment. But I have a way, I think.
So we're hoping we get it.
Yeah. But attractiontickets.com in the UK also sells them.
Do they mark the price up a lot?
I don't know. I couldn't answer that because I didn't see the price they sold them for last year. So.
Can people buy tickets like on our behalf? If we have any American
I actually have a friend who might be able to do it for me, so that's my second option.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So should we move on to Epcot?
Okay.
Peek at my list.
Right, you go first.
So my top 3 attractions at Epcot are Spaceship Earth, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, and Soaring.
Oh, so we've got 2.
Two
in the same.
Guardians and Soaring?
Yes. So Soaring is my number 1. It is my favourite ride, I think, ever in the parks. The last time I went on it, it was different. It was back when it first came out in California, actually, as Soaring over California. So it was all California scenery that you were seeing. And then they had the same thing in Epcot. And now, I believe, from what I've seen online, it's all different. It's soaring around the world, so it's sights from all around the world. But I just love it. It's just the most free, peaceful, just relaxing. I really feel like I'm flying.
I've never done it.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
That's why I want to do it.
It's my favourite. So that's my first. Second was Frozen Ever After.
That's on my list, but it didn't quite make top 3 because it was hard to choose between all of them, to be honest. But
and
it was
excuse me. Guardians of the Galaxy was my number 3.
Right. I also had Frozen Ever After, Grand Fiesta Tour, Living with the Land.
Oh yes, I've got Grand Fiesta. I've got Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Got the Seas. It's not really a ride, but I put Turtle Talk with Crush because it's just so funny. I love going into it. I don't know if you've ever done it. But basically, Crush is asking questions of people in the audience.
That's one of the things I thought I wouldn't mind skipping that.
I love it. It's so funny.
Right.
But anyway, it wouldn't kill me if I had to skip it, but I do enjoy it.
We must just rewind.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
As I forgot something about Magic Kingdom.
Oh.
I want to try Dole Whip.
Me too.
Which I believe you can get in Adventureland.
It's the pineapple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pineapple. Oh, me
Yeah.
too.
I've never
I
had
didn't
Dole
write
Whip.
it down, but me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot on Instagram, and it looks like something I would like.
Oh, me too. I love anything like sorbet-ish, like pineapple flavour. I'm so sorry. I'm ruining the video with my cough now.
Do you want your drink?
Yes.
Can you? I did try a Dole Whip drink when I was on the Magic at Sea cruise, but I thought it was a Dole Whip, and then someone said no, that's not a proper one. So I definitely have to have a real Dole Whip.
Yeah, definitely. And then for shows, obviously, we want to see the fireworks, the Luminous, or whatever, if it's still called the same thing when we go at Christmas.
Are we back at Epcot now?
Yeah, back at Epcot.
Yeah, I just wrote nighttime show because
yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
And I'm quite keen to see if we can book like a Rose and Crown fireworks dining, so Rose and Crown pub for dinner, and then you get the view of the fireworks. But it's not an essential, it's just possibly
That's the British pub.
Yeah, it is.
Is that where the firework viewing is?
Yeah, it's for you British folks, isn't it?
Sarah's done a bit more research than me because I've been busy working while she's been researching the holiday non-stop.
I'm a teacher currently, so I'm on Easter holidays at the moment.
Oh, another thing I forgot to say
was
it's all for free. Sarah's kindly treating me to the trip, so the best part is I don't even have to pay.
I do. But that's all good. I'm excited. So I'm really excited to be going with a friend because so many of my travels over the last 30 odd years have been solo travels, which I love, but to experience something like Disney and a cruise with a friend is even better.
Did you mention that it's your birthday?
I haven't yet.
That's the reason for the trip.
Yeah. Because I will no longer be working in a school at that time, having the opportunity to go beginning of December when schools are still in. And it's my birthday on the 14th of December, so we will actually be on the cruise for my birthday. And I never get to travel for my birthday. No, stop. Okay, so Hollywood Studios, Karen, what are your top picks?
Hollywood Studios. My top 3 that I've marked out. Oh, there's actually 4 here, and 2 of them are shows.
Okay.
So, Galaxy's Edge, Rise of the Resistance, which is the Star Wars
thing. Yes, that's in my top 3, yeah.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
That's my number 1.
And then, I only put 2 rides, because I've also got Rock and Roller Coaster and Slinky Dog Dash, which didn't know. Both of them.
Slinky Dog Dash is a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to do that. I like the thought of riding a giant slinky. When will I ever do that again? So Mickey and Minnie's was my top 1, the Runaway Railway, and Slinky Dog and Rise of the Resistance.
Right.
Millennium Falcon.
Is that similar to Star Tours, do you think?
I can't remember. I believe it's better though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I must admit, I always thought Star Tours was great, and then when we went on it in Paris, I was like, I must have evolved since then because it's not as good as I ever thought it was.
I wonder if the one in Paris is different to
well, it seemed the same,
Florida one, because I remember it being really good in Florida, but in Paris, I remember just feeling a bit sick.
Yeah, I was just like, Toy Story Mania and the Tower of Terror I've put on there. I have done it a number of times.
Hang on, this is more than 3, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm just going on to the rest of mine now. Yeah, just moved on, Karen.
What's Toy Story Mania?
Toy Story Mania is a little bit like Buzz Lightyear's kind of thing, where you're shooting and competing against each other. Oh, okay. We like stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. And I think Buzz Lightyear is going to be closed when we're there in the other part. I'm sure I saw that. And the Tower of Terror, as long as I'm in the right kind of health at the time.
I've never done Tower of Terror.
I thought you had.
I'm too scared. But I might do it. I could do it if you did. But
you should have said when we were in Paris. I didn't realise you hadn't done it before. I would have made myself go on it then.
I thought I said
you
I hadn't done it.
No, I didn't realise. So, for shows, Fantasmic is my must. It's my favourite Disney show ever.
I also starred The Little Mermaid. Apparently there's a new show coming.
There is, yeah.
So that's on my list.
And the Beauty and the Beast one as well.
Is that
The
still
musical,
there?
it is, yes.
Oh, because when I looked on the list, I didn't notice it on there.
Well, I took all these off the list, so it must have been on there somewhere.
I didn't look very well.
Okay.
And also, I read something about a new Disney Villains Unhappily Ever After show coming.
Oh, okay. Didn't think
So
that.
I'm not sure when that's coming, but I think all the shows we're happy to see, apart from like the kiddie ones.
Yeah, I think because when we went to Paris, I think the really disappointing part of Paris is the lack of shows. Like the nighttime, the castle, the projections, and the old drone show, the electric parade one, that was fantastic. But there was no proper fireworks show, which I was gutted with because I like real fireworks, like the big bangs.
Yeah. Like, I never noticed that. There are fireworks, but when you pointed out the difference of the fireworks in America, I kind of see what you say.
Yeah, it was just the odd bit shooting off here and there to do the show, whereas in America it's the proper fireworks show, which I like. And there's not really any other main shows, not like, in Florida you've got Fantasmic and you've got Luminous or whatever it's called.
Probably when they open the second part of Walt Disney Studios, I think there'll be a nighttime show because they're putting a big lake in, and they're probably going to put one there. I reckon.
Have read, that they are planning to. So yes, that's me for Hollywood Studios.
Right, Animal Kingdom. Now this is the one park, like my least favourite park. So I was thinking, if there was any park I wouldn't be fussed about missing, it would be Animal Kingdom.
Right.
However, there are a couple of things in there I would like to see, which is the Pandora area, and the only one I've starred, the Navi River Journey, which I thought looks like a nice ride. There's also Flight of Passage, which maybe I didn't star because you said you didn't know if you could do that.
Well, I've watched a lot of plus size vlogs on YouTube to see, and a lot of people who look to be similar size to me have struggled to get on that one. So it's just going to be a matter of whether I'm going to be able to get on it or not. I would like to do it if we can. Navi River Journey was my number one as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I actually love the Animal Kingdom park. I don't know why. There's just something about it. I just think I love the African theme. I love the safari. I like going and doing that. I have a little bit of South African heritage, so maybe there's that in it for me as well.
I always feel a bit sad, like you don't know if the animals like it, and you worry, like, are they happy in there?
Yeah, I don't. Somewhere like that, I don't mind so much because it's a safari park. They're in open space.
Yeah.
I don't like going to zoos where animals are enclosed and kind of cage type things. I put the Kali River Rapids because I always enjoy a river rapids ride. Expedition Everest, I love that one.
That's on my list.
Yeah, the safaris and Dinosaur.
Now I've got Dinosaur on my list. I can't remember if it's the same thing as I'm thinking of, but in my mind there was a ride I went on like 20 years ago that was dinosaur themed. It didn't look like the picture of this,
right?
Because this looked like a small little vehicle, where I remember like more a long sort of train, like people mover type train,
Okay.
but going around this massive warehouse with like dinosaurs, and it was all prehistoric. So I don't know if that is what Dinosaur is.
I don't think it is. If you can actually watch the whole ride on YouTube.
Right.
So
a spoiler.
It looks. It's. I'm sure I've done it before. Last time I was there, but it's all right. It looks all right. It's not my top rides. For shows, obviously they don't have the nighttime shows and stuff, but the Festival of the Lion King at Animal Kingdom is one of my favourite shows anywhere. Like we watched the one at Paris. Actually, that was a good show at Paris.
Yeah.
That is good, but I prefer the one in Florida because, like, whereas in Paris, like Timon and Pumbaa didn't really look like Timon and Pumbaa. They weren't wearing Disney costumes as such. The one in Florida does, and it has the big animatronic animals and the aerial artists.
They're like puppets in.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I really enjoy it. So that's one of my favourites. Yes.
So I think it's when I present to camera I become like silly.
We need one of those.
Lost my page now.
boards.
So that's what we're looking forward to doing at Walt Disney World. In the next video, we're going to tell you a bit more about the cruise and what we're expecting to do on the ship. So we'll see you then.
Like and subscribe.
Bye. You can say bye.
Bye.
See you at the next video.
TGFN.